I miss all the video games. But that's not to say I hate modern gaming. I just miss the older ones. And no, I am not being blinded by nostalgia. It's just that they felt really different. When I say old video games, I don't just mean low polygons and pixelated graphics. Back then games just felt complete. No day one patch, no DLC. You bought the game, you owned the game, and you owned the experience. Older games just never rushed you. I harken back to the days of the PS2. You could even throw the PS3 and the Xbox 360 in there as well. They didn't constantly flash rewards in your face at every given opportunity. They trusted you to explore, to get lost in the experience, to fail and get your ass back up, to figure things out and not hold your hand throughout the entire game, putting a golden marker at your destination and telling you exactly where you need to go. And when you finally did succeed, it felt earned. It felt so much more rewarding than any achievements list could ever give you. And not because a system told you, oh, it is time to win. No, it is because you got better at it. So many of you might not know, but my first console was the Nintendo Entertainment System. The NES for short. I don't remember when exactly we got this. All I remember was spawning into this world and the console was right there. And this is way before I got my PS2. I would be playing games like Super Mario Bros., Circus Charlie, Track and Field, Contra, Bomberman, Donkey Kong, Battle City. Those were absolute classics right there, man. And back then, the difficulty of the game was not a slider in the main menu. It was baked into the design of the game itself. Enemies did not scale to you whatsoever. The world didn't wait for you. You either adapted or you didn't progress. And oddly enough, that wasn't frustrating. It was motivating because every victory felt personal. And many of those same concepts could be added to the PS2 era as well. I think it's safe to say the PlayStation 2 is the best console ever created. The gaming library on the PS2 alone is unfathomable. And to last so long as it did, it is truly a marvel. I mean, you could look at games like God of War and Devil May Cry, video games that have their art styles based on realism, stylized worlds, distinct soundtracks. Ooh, the Devil May Cry soundtrack, man, still gets me to this day. You could recognize a game from its music alone. Each of those games just felt like they had so much personality. Today, so many games look incredible, but let's face it, a lot of them feel interchangeable. Older games had their limits, but those limits forced creativity. And before anyone says it, you're just an old man screaming at the clouds. It's just your nostalgia kicking in. Look, I play older games today and they still hold up. Not because they were flawless, but because their goals were clear. A lot of my friends and families know that I'm a huge Pokemon fan myself.
The power of Mew compels you! The power of Mew compels you! The power of Mew compels you!
And what's crazy is that I can name all 1,000 plus of them out of my head.
N-E-R-D, nerd!
I'm not gonna bore you to death, so I'm not gonna do that. But if I had to compare something like Pokemon Emerald and Fire Red Leaf Green to something like Scarlet and Violet and Legend ZA, it's like a night and day difference. On the one side lies the list of games that keeps you engaged forever. And then on the other side, they try to cash in on the success of what came before. While the modern day stuff feels like it's been tailored to be a cash grab, but you could really tell with the older stuff that the developers were trying to make a solid game. Not just one game, a list of games that will remain timeless. And that's not just the case with Pokemon. I mentioned God of War, Devil May Cry. I can mention a few fighting games like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. King of Fighters as well, don't forget about that. I just want to reiterate this. Modern games are not bad, but a lot of them do feel like they've been built around retention. And don't forget metrics too. Sometimes it feels like the game is less about the world that you're in and more about just keeping you logged on. Whereas with older games, it feels like they respect your time. Finish it, enjoy it, remember it. I don't miss older games because they were perfect. I miss them because they were not afraid to take risks. Experimentation, creating new genres of video games that never existed prior. And maybe that's why people still talk about them to this day. years later. Because once you completed a game and it stays with you, that's when you know that it was worth it. So I would love to get your thoughts on this topic as well. What are some video games that you enjoyed playing when you were younger? Which games is it that brings you a sense of nostalgia when you think about it? And what older games are out there that you would also like me to try? And also, do drop your video game recommendations down below. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be sure to be back with another video real soon. Peace.